So you, because humanity, it's never humanity, is it? It's always one protagonist. John Wick, one man against the whole world, and he won, and he wins, or whatever. It's you, man. And no matter what they have, no matter what they bring, no matter what they do, you control the game. You are the Elohim, bruv. Like, how can the thing that you animated beat you? Like, the software. All right, let me tell you a big thing that I saw one time. When you're in the state of pure consciousness, right, there's no separation. Everything's one. But you can interact with yourself. The oneness. Within the oneness, you can interact. It's the ultimate paradox. Even though there's only one thing, within that one thing, there's a whole communication system. You can interact with yourself, right? Different aspects of you. It's all one. There's no separation, nothing. This place that we're in, there are aspects of you. Think of it like your family within the oneness. Friends and family that are watching you right now. Every moment of your life. That's why sometimes it feels like you're being watched. And your life is a movie. Or your life is a fucking sitcom. And sometimes things happen and it's almost scripted. Like, you knew they were going to say that. Or, I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to do that. Like, why? Because you are connected to them in terms of your minds, right? It's like one mind. So sometimes as they're scripting the reality around you, because you are under illusion, right? And you're in this construct, right? And in the construct, you don't know that you are, you're all powerful. You don't know that you are part of the one. You don't know that you are a God in human flesh. You don't know that you're a fractal of God. Right? You don't know it. So you're going through life and you're believing all the illusions within this bubble that you're in, right? And the oneness from which you came from is all around the bubble, trying to help you all the time. So they give you synchronicities. Sometimes they glitch the bubble, the reality screen, and it works out in your favor in ways that it doesn't even make sense. And it's like the more you start to awaken that, oh shit, you start to see, let me tell you what happens. Let me tell you what to expect when you get here. The coincidences and the glitches get even bigger. They become like, what the fuck, man? Kind of size. You don't even respond sometimes. You just kind of think, you know what? You don't even make a note anymore. That's what it's going to be like. And the more you realize that, the more the oneness from which you came can guide your experience through the bubble. Because you wanted to experience certain things. That's why you chose to come in here. That's a fact. It's all your choice. When the Elohim came to earth, came into the bubble of, a denser state, a different reality, whatever, video game world, whatever, and they decided to energize it. They didn't think that, hang on a minute, like, I'm going to create this thing, but I don't want to, and I'm going to create myself into the place, right? Oh, I just had a really good thought, actually, like really sick download. You see, people see this is how the ego works. It says God created Adam, right? And straight away, the human mind in its simplicity sees a separation and thinks that Adam is his own person, his own mind, and he's got his own thing, and there's a separation between Adam and God. Bro, we are talking about consciousness, yeah? There is no separation. He put the breath into it. It didn't even exist. He created all of it. So alright, cool. Let me tell you guys the fucking thing. If he created the whole thing, including the ground, yeah? The earth that he took, he created that. if everything came from him? If everything came from the Elohim, the one thing, everything came from those gods, and they created everything. Adam is part of him intrinsically. He made him. So how is there separation between Adam and him? Tell me. How is there separation between him and you? Humor me. How is there separation? So how am I crazy when I'm telling you that God lives within you like you are literally God? How am I crazy? My awareness allows me to see things clearly, like a movie. You know? Alright, cool. That's enough.